What's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and today I wanted to talk about score streaks in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare because they have been redesigned and revamped in a way that we have never seen before, and it's very, very exciting. I want to share it with you guys. So anyway, let's take a look at all the score streaks that were available in the game when I was able to play it. Now, this is a pre-launch build of the game. This isn't all the kill streaks they're going to have overall. They're going to be a lot more at launch, but these are the ones that were available when I was playing. There's the UAV, which we all know what that does, the orbital care package, which is just a care package, the remote turret, which is essentially like a sentry gun, the XS1 VULCAN, which is pretty much like an airstrike, except it's a laser missile strike. You guys saw it in one of my gameplays I posted earlier. There's the WARBIRD, which is essentially kind of like a chopper gunner. There's the XS1 Goliath, which is a giant mech suit that you can get into that has like big turrets on its arms and things like that. And then finally, there's the PALADIN, which again is kind of like a big gunship where you shoot stuff down at the enemies. So yeah, those are the kill streaks that are available. You know, as you can see, there's nothing really too groundbreaking there. Like, we've seen a lot of similar kill streaks to those in the past in Call of Duty. The craziest one is probably the XS1 Goliath because it's a big mech suit. But if you think about it, that's just essentially the Juggernaut. You know, we've had those before, you know, big, heavily armored guys with machine guns. So there's nothing too groundbreaking there. But where it gets really, really crazy is the fact that you can now put attachments on kill streaks. Yes, you guys heard that right. You can put attachments on them. So you can see right here, the UAV. It's an unmanned aerial vehicle that shows enemies on the minimap. It costs 400 points to earn this thing, which is essentially 4 kills in TDM. Now, if we look at the attachments that are available in this build of the game, you can see there are 3 on here. The first one is extra assist points. It grants the user additional assist points for every active kill while that UAV is up in the air, and that costs 150 points to attach it to that kill streak. So basically, you would take the 400 base, plus 150 if you want to attach that, and that would make it a 550 point streak. So, you know, that's how that works. Now, next up, we've got the threat detection enhancement. So this says show all enemies for 10 seconds following activation. This one costs 300, which would make it a 700 point streak. And then finally, there's support, which means points earned towards this streak retain through death, which means if you die, you keep on earning towards it. And again, this one costs 300. So, you know, add that to the original 400 and you've got 700. Now, the thing is you can add any number of attachments you want. You could add all 3 of these if you wanted, and it would be an 1150 point streak for you to earn your UAV. So, you know, that's kind of interesting. So let's go ahead and go through and see, you know, what else you can do. So for the care packages, you can do double taps. You can change the contents and take kind of like a reroll. The next one is better odds. It increases the chance of getting better items. And the next one is support. So again, you can earn it through death. Next up, for the remote turret, you can make it a rocket turret that shoots rockets instead of bullets. Then you can make it a directed energy turret, so it shoots directed energy beams instead of bullets. Then you can make it a rippable turret, so instead of calling it in and it sits in one position, you can actually pick up the head, you can walk around with it, which is pretty cool. And then finally, you can make it a sentry where it turns into a sentry gun when it's not controlled, which is kind of cool. You know, it can be kind of a artificial intelligence type thing. Now, next up, we've got the big airstrike thing, the XS1 VULCAN. Overcharge, you increase the beam width. That costs 100 points. Next up, we've got Light Show, which adds 3 rotating lasers for an additional 200 points, which is absolutely insane. And then finally, you've got Extra Burst, which allows you to add an extra burst to the thing. You get to fire it twice, which is really, really useful. It essentially doubles the effectiveness of that kill streak. Next up, for WARBIRD, you've got rockets. You can shoot rockets from the thing. Aggressor, which means an AI-controlled WARBIRD seeks out enemy targets. And then finally, WARBIRD Ringman, joining player mounts additional MG turret, and you guys can shoot together, which is kind of cool. Next up, we got the X1 Goliath. Recon, the suit has an exo ping, so it will, you know, kind of search for other enemies around it, which is pretty useful. You'll be able to see them on the minimap. Next up, you've got Trophy. There's a mobile trophy system on the suit, so when people shoot rockets and stuff at you, it'll eat those up. And then finally, homing rockets. You can shoot rockets at enemies along with your giant, you know, turret machine gun hand type things. And then finally, for the last kill streak, the Paladin. Laser-guided rocket, add a turret that fires laser-guided rockets, so those will kind of seek towards the enemies. You can add a 105mm cannon, and then finally you can add wingman, so again, another person can join you up in the air and shoot at enemies with you. So yeah, this is really cool. You can completely customize it to exactly what you want, which seems to be a theme with Advanced Warfare, with, you know, all the different weapons and all the different, you know, visual customizations and things like that. And now we've got it in kill streaks, because you can roll with just a normal UAV, 400 points, 4 kills. You got it. It's, you know, that's that's it, or you can put a bunch of attachments on it to make it better. Like, I'm sure there's going to be some sort of attachment that makes it into like a directional UAV that's live, kind of like a Blackbird back in Black Ops, and that's going to cost a lot. So, you know, if you're feeling cheeky, if you're feeling confident, you can go for that. So it's just, you know, I don't know. I think this is really, really cool. Also, one thing I did notice when I was playing against, you know, other YouTubers and press and stuff, a lot of people were trying to overload their kill streaks with attachments and made them way too expensive to get, and so people weren't earning as many kill streaks. So it kind of leads to less kill streak spam, and kind of the newer players are going to come in, they're going to want to get the most badass kill streak around, but it's going to take way too many kills for them to get it, and so you're absolutely going to dominate them when you actually do earn your kill streaks, even if they aren't completely maxed out, which is kind of, it's a little meta game within the game itself, which is pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, there you guys have it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I got more Advanced Warfare videos coming out soon, as well as I've been posting them all week long, so make sure you guys check out all those. Thank you guys again. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Catch you all later. Peace out.